All right, guys. So I placed an order with Labelle. I think it's like is it Labelle Perfumes or something like that. I'll have them linked in the description. But I placed an order with them. I think they're located like in Miami, and they sell a bunch of perfume, cologne, men's fragrances, all of that stuff. So they did have a couple of 2021 releases. They had the Halloween Man Hero for $38 for full presentation, and the Polo Sport Fresh full presentation for like $50. So I went ahead and ordered those. Got my package lightning fast in like 2 days. We'll crack it open, give you guys first impressions of the openings and the dry downs, and yeah, see if they're any good. Welcome to the Fragrance Wardrobe. Alright guys, before we begin, I do want to remind you, if you end up liking this video, please do hit that like button. Also, comment down below, what are some of the 2021 fragrance releases that you purchased or have smelled and enjoyed? Be interested to hear your feedback on the newer releases for the year. Also, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Alright, here we go. Everything's wrapped up nicely in some packing bubble wrap stuff. I guess it's not like bubble wrap, but like the big bubbles. Okay, here are our fragrances. We have Halloween Man Hero 2021 release and another 2021 release, Ralph Lauren Polo Fresh. When I heard about this one, I wanted to get it because I always liked Polo Sport back in the day. And then this one, I knew I wanted to pick it up this year, but I wasn't going to pay anywhere near retail prices for a Halloween Man fragrance. Well, Labelle has it for $38, which I think is probably going to be a pretty good deal. We'll go ahead and start off with Polo Sport Fresh. All right, one more time. There's your box. And I'm only going to show boxes on first impression videos now. So for reviews, I won't have boxes. So if you want to see boxes, watch the first impressions. Okay, here we go. Here is our bottle. I like it. I like the white and everything. I don't know, it looks pretty slick, I guess. The cap is just going to slide on and slide off, and it's not weighted. It's kind of cheap plastic. And your atomizer. Atomizer could be better. Alright, we'll hit the left arm with Polo Sport Fresh. Yeah, it's like a kind of a wide distribution, and it doesn't pump out a whole lot of juice. Okay, yeah, as the name would suggest, sport and fresh. That's what I'm getting. Definitely some aquatics going on. And there's some green notes as well. So it's one of those sporty aquatic type of fragrances that have the that green feel to it. I don't think I'm detecting the original Polo Sport DNA though. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Yeah, it's one of those mass appealing, sporty, aquatic type of fragrances. Nothing super impressive. Nothing that I would say go and spend $50 at Labelle to get. Does it smell good? Yeah, it smells quite good, but at the same time, it's just, I don't know, it's like, just, I don't know, kind of like your run-of-the-mill aquatic, sporty type of fragrance you've smelled 1,000 times in other, perfumes or colognes or whatever, but I think there's some sage in here. I feel like I'm picking up some sage as it's drying down. So, if I'm correct, and it is sage, it's giving it a little bit more of a modern twist, I guess, as opposed to what the original is like. It smells good. It smells good, but it's just, it's not a thrilling release. It's not anything like, I don't know, it's not anything super impressive or anything like that. I would pay, I don't know, I'd probably wait until you can get this for like 35 or less, like in that cheapy territory, which I think hopefully it should go into that territory, because it just doesn't, well, yeah, it just doesn't do it a whole lot. And the sage is almost giving me a little bit of that Invictus type of feel, I think. Yeah, a little bit. So it smells good. Don't get me wrong. If you're just starting out and you don't have but maybe 1 or 2 fragrances, go ahead and get that. But if you're a collector or anything like that, you probably have 5 to 10 things that already smell like that. So yeah, hopefully it does perform. The more modern batches of the Polo Sport, they just don't perform at all. So hopefully Sport Fresh will perform. All right, Halloween Man Hero. And there's your box. Dig the box, like the holographic looking coloring and everything on the box. I dig that. All right, and here's our bottle. Pretty much standard Halloween Man style bottle, but you can see the colors of the rainbow in this one. So you can see how the colors change in the glass. Your atomizer on this one, better than the Polo Sport Fresh atomizer by a lot. Smell, yeah, the atomizer shoots a lot better. All right, there we go. And let's see. Still needs to settle down a little bit. Very synthetic, and getting the alcohol pretty well in this one. So this one has to, I guess, settle down a little bit more than the Polo Sport Fresh. But okay, there we go. Smells pretty good. I'm guessing, yeah, this is going to be a blue style fragrance. This one, definitely blue style scent. What is that? Something a little bit different about this one. It doesn't give me like the same blue style scent that like every other blue style fragrance does. This one has a little bit of its own little twist to that genre of fragrance. And it is, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of spice. There's something kind of a little bit like a touch of sweetness that's going on. Not a sweet fragrance, I don't think yet right now, but there's something in it that there's got to be. Is it grapefruit? Maybe mandarin. Maybe there's like a mandarin in here. Maybe some grapefruit, something like that. It kind of has that scent of your, I guess, like that scent pyramid of your typical blue style fragrance, where you have like some citrus or some fruits or something at the top of that pyramid, comes down. I don't know if there's sage in here, but I want to say I might be picking that up. And in the base, not sure yet. I'm gonna have to let it dry down, keep smelling on it for a couple of hours, and yeah, give you guys a little bit better take on what it's going to turn into in that dry down. So we'll wait a couple of hours, come back with a dry down rundown, let you guys know how these are drying down. All right, guys, it's been 3 hours. We're back. It's time for a dry down rundown. Give you guys what these dry downs are turning into. I'm going to say I'm impressed by one, and I'm a little bit pissed off about another one. Let's go and start with the first one that I sprayed. This one, Polo Sport Fresh, 2021 release. Does not, I can't even smell it, does not give me any like resemblance to the original Polo Sport. I was hoping that it would. I expected this to kind of spin off of that DNA, so give me something that's like, I don't know, in a little bit more similar to the original Polo Sport, but with a little bit of a modern twist on it. So it makes sense. It makes sense to me. It probably makes sense to everybody else, but it doesn't to Ralph Lauren. So he gave us this. It smells like a Zaro Chrome Aqua or something like that. It smells like every other fresh aquatic type of scent, and the performance just kind of sucks. So 3 hours, I cannot pick it up on my arm. Yeah, can't pick it up on my arm. It's only been 3 hours. This might perform worse than the Polo Sport that they're still producing. Back in the day, Polo Sport actually performed decently for me, and of course I'm remembering way back in the day, like 20 plus years ago when I was in school and all of that, but I do remember not having to empty a bottle on me, in order to get all day performance. The new Polo Sport, I don't even wear it besides like out of the shower or something like that, because, or mowing the yard, something like that, because the performance sucks. This one, no different. I mean, you could have taken the original Polo Sport DNA, maybe added in like the sage, throw in some ambroxan, something like that, and I don't know, just kind of put the modern twist on it, and then that aroma chemical to try to amp up the performance a little bit. But no, they basically cloned like every other house's aquatic type of scent that they put out for the last 10 years, and then made sure that the performance is complete trash. So good job, Ralph Lauren. You fooled me. So is what it is. Don't buy that. I mean, do if you want to, but I don't recommend it. So don't buy it and say I recommended it, because I absolutely do not. Yeah, still don't smell it. All right, Halloween Man Hero. This one actually did impress. So I expected a blue style fragrance just from the reviews that I've seen from a couple of the big channels, and that's what I got. So I was expecting the synthetic type of scent that you get with a Halloween Man fragrance and something blue. So I got what I was expecting. Yes, synthetic. I don't think it's quite as synthetic as some of the other releases, but still is, and it's blue. But this one actually, to me, yes, it resembles a lot of other blue style scents, but at the same time, it kind of gives me something that the other ones I own don't. So does that make sense? It kind of, resembles a lot of them that I have, but at the same time, there's something about it that's different, and I like that. So that's kind of hard to do in the fragrance game now. Like if you're going to put out a blue style scent today in 2021, like how do you do it without straight up smelling like another one that's already been done? That seems pretty difficult, but I think Halloween Man did that pretty well. What did I get? I got citrus, a little bit of like a spice in the opening. Now as it's dried down, it did take a little bit for that chemical kick or whatever to really fade on my skin. Not super long, but it was like after I turned off the camera for the opening first impression, I got a little bit better of a whiff of it. So I was getting citrus, probably, I'm thinking there's grapefruit in there. I'm also getting like a fresh spice, almost like a ginger or something like that. And definitely was getting sage, and definitely getting lavender, and probably a little bit of ambroxan or something like that. Does it smell good? Yeah, it smells really good. Probably going to get you compliments. For $38 for 120 mil, is it a good deal? Yes, it's a great deal, and it's still working on my skin right now. Not like this trash right here, but this one is still like producing wafts off on my arm, and I only sprayed 2 sprays on that arm, So yeah, this one, Halloween Man Hero, I'm impressed by it. Is it the best Halloween Man in the Halloween Man line? Probably not. But I would say maybe like second, maybe. So I'm not a huge fan of the original. I think it smells fine. It smells like Paco Rabanne 1 million. But Halloween Man X, you do get that coffee, that roasty coffee note that people love. So I think that's probably still going to be like the favorite child of the line. But I think Hero could come in a nice second place. It smells pretty good. So is this one blind buy safe? Yeah, if you know what to expect. If you're expecting synthetic blue style scent, yes, blind buy safe. Nothing about this is going to turn you off if you like those fragrances. Is this one blind buy safe? No, it's going to disappoint the hell out of you, so don't buy it, period. All right, guys, I do appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully you found it a little bit informative. Hopefully you liked it, and if you did, hit the like button. Also, comment down below, have you tried either of these fragrances? If so, was your experience the same as mine? Also, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. I'll catch you guys for the next video. Thank you for watching.